Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Prime Minister.
Thank you, Ambassador. It's not only a pleasure for my wife Sara and me to be here, it's cooler inside in a warm day of friendship. We're delighted to be here with you, with our ministers, Minister of Regional Cooperation, Minister of Energy, Yuval Steinitz, who's been visiting Egypt and will soon visit again. The many ambassadors who are here, the leaders of the Arab community of Israel, Sheikh Muwaffaq Tarif, the bishop of the Coptic, the ancient Coptic, Egyptian Coptic Church. We don't want to get into that one. No one is smiling. But we respect all religions. We protect all religions, and we know that we have here a day of importance. First, happy National Day to Egypt. Second, welcome, Ambassador. We're celebrating 40 years of peace between Israel and between Israel and Egypt. You are the 7th ambassador, Egyptian ambassador here. 7 is a very lucky number in the Jewish tradition. So on the 40th year of our peace, we hope to achieve many other things between us and in our region. I think first we have to understand the historic achievement of having this peace approach now the 5th decade of getting to a half century. It has had to weather some storms. It is weathering storms now. I don't mean between us. I mean a storm that is ravishing our region right now and seeks to impose on us an unforgiving, violent creed. And we both, Egypt and Israel, and many others in the region, are fighting this extremism, this violence, and this terrorism. And I want to commend my friend and colleague, President Assisi, for standing strong against this tide of extremism and terrorism. And I want to say that it's not obvious that it is possible in the face of so many assaults to stand firm, but President Assisi and Egypt have stood firm, as has our peace. Our peace is the cornerstone, exactly as you said, of peace and stability in our region. We can imagine what our region would be without this peace. So the first area of cooperation that is intensified between us is to weather the storm. And we cooperate in many areas that are important for the security of both our countries. Secondly, we cooperate in ways that can increase the economic well-being of our two nations. There is now, I think, Israeli gas flowing into Egypt in the experimental effort, but I think
it will really start in 4 months from now. But first flew already.
Did you hear that? It's experimental. 4 months. There'll be more. A pipeline is a pipeline. You put gas in one side and you push it to the other side. It comes out, and it can work both ways. In fact, we're talking about something that can work not only both ways, but in many ways, including other countries in the region. We've had already one regional meeting, important one, a short while ago in Cairo. There will be another one in 2 weeks, in which we are discussing how to cooperate in the energy, in the field of energy in the Eastern Mediterranean. This can bring enormous fruits to Egypt as well as to Israel, and we are committed to doing so. So we have commitments, we have security, we have prosperity, and we have peace between us, and we'd like to see a broader peace. Here's a secret. There is a broader peace developing, because the example of Egypt and Israel is being replicated not only in the peace treaty that we have with Jordan, but in normalization that we are having with many other important Arab countries. I think this is a good sign for peace in general and for peace ultimately between us and our Palestinian neighbors. This is something we remain committed to, because I've been to war. War is horrible. Peace is better. So we are working our way towards it. We are all expecting to see what President Trump will put forward, but we certainly will have an open heart and an open mind, and I think this is required of everyone. Everyone should have an open heart and an open mind to consider the specific proposals when they're put forward. I was encouraged by the fact that there is growing cooperation also between Israeli firms and many, many countries in the Arab world. I think it's something that we should advance, not only in indirect ways, but in direct ways, because I think we can improve the lives of all the peoples of the Middle East. This is something we're committed to. I want to say that in my meetings with President Sisi, I've been impressed not only by his leadership, but also by his wisdom. President Sisi is a very wise leader, and he has given me a lot of insights about the nature of the challenge that we face, and we have discussed together how we can meet those challenges in the best ways possible. He's a wise and brave and strong leader, and we look forward to continued cooperation between us. Who knows how lucky you might be, Ambassador. This is a lucky year. Thank you. Thank you, and congratulations to Egypt. Thank you all. Thank you.